Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
What up? This is Swayze and bruh, they are trying to throw the book at K Flockington. Now I'm sure all of you guys know by now, K Flock has been locked up for a minute for the murder of Waska. If you're not familiar with the story, let me refresh your memory. Lord Flockington was walking past a barbershop with Shawnee Bonnie. One of his ops was inside of that barbershop and recognized him. He decided to leave the shop and approach K Flock. K Flock defended himself, shot Waska. While Waska was on the ground, one of his mans came out there and picked up the gun off of him and went back into the barbershop. K Flock and Shawnee Bonnie fled the scene. This happened on December 16, 2022, and he has been locked up since. Now that happened when he was 18 years old, and it seems like at the end of the day, they are trying to bury this kid because some court documents was released by Inner City Press that shows that they are trying to give that man 50 years. Now let me read this for you. Consistent with the calculations in the July 30th, 2025 pre-sentence investigation report, the defendant faces an aggregate recommended sentence under the United States sentencing guidelines of 50 years imprisonment. The U.S. Probation Office recommends that the court imposed that sentence for the reasons set forth below. The government agrees that a sentence of 50 years imprisonment would be sufficient, but not greater than the necessary to satisfy the purpose of sentencing. Such a sentence is needed to account for the egregious nature of the defendant's conduct, the extent of the harm he inflicted on those around him, his history and characteristics, and the need to promote respect for the law, to protect the public, to afford adequate deterrence, and to provide for a just punishment. Now, what are they talking about? Basically, you know how
what are they talking about?
RICO. The whole DOA RICO went down. A lot of people went down, and they piled on Waska's murder onto that RICO. Well, it looks like they're trying to give him 50 years. They're asking for 50 years imprisonment. And as I just read, the government agrees that a sentence of 50 years imprisonment would be sufficient. So what does that mean for K Flock? He gets sentenced on December 16th. So we're gonna have to sit here and wait and see what they're talking about. Now,
December
do I think
16th?
that he's gonna
Hold
get
on, that's today.
a full 50?
Oh shit, nigga. K Flock gets sentenced today? Like when he wake up this morning?
Years, I don't know. I'm thinking probably around 20 years they might give him.
Nah.
You know, he'll have time served. So he might be home in, like, what you say, 17 to 15 years? But if they give him 50 years, bro, that's some Max B shit. We ain't seen that nigga until GTA 7. We ain't even get 6 yet. But I'm not gonna hold you with the recent photos and videos that we've seen of K Flock and the Great Spirits. He seems like he's holding it down and keeping his head up while in imprisonment. But we gotta see, man. We gotta see, because 50 years is insane. When I heard that, I had to come out of retirement just to inform you guys. Because what's going on right now? But pull up in the comment section, let me know how you feel about this situation. 50 years, y'all. 50 years. Don't do crime, kids. Don't do crime. But if you like the video, don't forget to share, subscribe to.
Nah, 50 years is fucking, yo. It's the fact that the government agreed to that, like, yo, nah, yeah, that would be a good amount. Like, yeah, that sounds alright. Like, nigga, what the fuck? Nigga, that's the nigga whole life. Nigga only 20 years old. Nigga come home when he's 70, bro. If he sentenced to that. Which I doubt he will be. Yeah, what was they talking about with the sea blue shit? What was that?
Yeah, I'm in Gotham City in a Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
What up? This is Swayze, and it looks like we got a few documents that was released by the feds speaking about the whole K Flock situation in this, that, and the third. And guys, no Freaky, no Diddy, and pause, but they are dropping the T. Now, I'm sure you guys are wondering what I'm talking about. There's a lot of things that they were speaking on. Of course, everything that we went through before, nothing new. However, it looks like they are exposing some things. First things first, you guys already know when it comes to the RICO case of the DOA. They are trying to say
fuck is
that
that?
K-Flock is the leader of the gang, Southside/DOA. And they brought up how he used to bully and belittle some of the gang members in an attempt to get them to start spinning the block. And a specific member that they use for this example is Christopher Blue. Now, if you look at your screen,
Christopher Blue.
look at your screen. It reads, the defendant belittled those Southside/DOA members who he viewed as not contributing to the gang, asking them in substance, if you not doing no shootings or getting any type of money, what you around me for? The defendant sent a barrage of
Nigga, my son said, if you not spinning, then get the fuck away from me, nigga. My son said, if you not glitching with the glitches, then glitch your way up out of here, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
messages to Christopher Blue, a member of the allied Rayway gang, criticizing him for not coming outside. Oh no. It continues to do shit, aka commit violence, until 2021, and for having no hits, which means shootings. These messages show the defendant incitement of gang violence was not just a public persona he played. So basically this is what they're trying to say, right? K. Flockington, who they are trying to paint as the leader of DOA/Southside, was bullying Christopher Blue into spinning the block and coming outside, saying that he's not contributing to the gang enough. And I think this is very unfortunate, because what does this mean? What does this mean? Well, as far as I'm concerned, this means that Christopher Blue was possibly bullied into shooting a cop and one of his nuts off by K. Flockington. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying right now. And I think that's very unfortunate. So basically, K-Flock was out here telling C Blue, yo, we need you to put in a little more work for this Rayway DOA alliance that we have going on right now. And I guess Christopher Blue was not trying to do that. Now, is this necessarily a bad or good thing when it comes to Christopher Blue? I guess when it comes to the street side of things, it would be considered or looked at as a bad thing. But if you ask me, hey, he's not in jail. So I guess him not spinning the block or not coming outside kept his ass from being locked up and put behind bars. But this is not the only thing. This is not the only thing, because now the feds are saying K-Flock is a capper. He is a lying bastard is what they're trying to say. I want you guys to see Exhibit B. Look at your screen. Look at your screen. Now, if you guys remember, on March 21st, 2025, the day after the jury verdict, they're saying the defendant, while in jail, sent a text message to a friend. In it, the defendant asked the other individual to post on Instagram the following message, which threatened violence on cooperating witnesses and falsely claimed that the defendant had made the court cry because the defendant beat the top count. And they're saying this is all cap. Now it reads, this is what K-Flock put inside of his stories. I beat the top count. I made the judge cry. He said now he's not forced to give me life. Everything good, not good. Everything bad, not bad. Just gotta stay humble to the outcome of your situation and see what Allah got for you. Chin up, chest out. Shit ain't over. Nowhere near. Remain a G and stay sucker free. Never fold, never will. Free the thoroughbred ones. And kill all rats. Oh no. So they're using the part where he said kill all rats at the end as a threat.
So niggas ain't hear none of that positive shit that he said, nigga. Everything bad, not bad. Everything good, not good. Just gotta stay humble. They didn't hear none of that. Chin up, chest out. Stay sucker free. They didn't hear none of that. I beat the top count. They didn't hear none of that. They just heard the last part where he said kill all rats, nigga. And it's like, why the fuck are they even looking at that? Cause nigga, police follow that same code, nigga. Nobody like a snitch. Nobody like that. That's regular. You feel me? So why y'all trying to use that as like a thing against my son, bro? Man, these niggas just be, trying to find anything, bro. Trying to find any little thing to throw a nigga under the bus, bro. Like, let the nigga live, bro.
towards the cooperating witnesses within the case. So basically, if you ask me, it looks like the Fed's been watching every single thing that K. Flockington has been doing, even while he's been locked up. All his Instagram posts, all of the I'm in great spirits, all the shit that he's popping on his gram, they're watching. And it seems like the Feds are going to use this to bring to the judge's attention and show him that this kid has not changed in any type of way, shape, or form, even though he is still within prison. Which, if you ask me, goes to show that at the end of the day, they are always watching. Now, could this affect his...
That's a fact, though. Them niggas is always watching. And then they try to use shit like, alright, him going on live and being happy and shit, they gonna be like, look, he in there causing a ruckus. He's clearly not changed about this and that and the third. They just be trying to find shit, bro. I hate these niggas sometimes, bro. Like, they be just trying to find shit. Like, let the man go. Like, he been in there for 2 years. You feel me? He, like, bro. If y'all niggas don't got the right evidence, that's the thing. But that's the thing about court. Like, that's the thing about the court of law. Like, all of this shit is speculation for the jury. Once we hear the facts and the facts is laid out, we gonna judge it off the facts, nigga. That's what I like about court. It's straight facts. Fuck the speculation. Because a person could see that, and a person could see him on live saying shit. Be like, oh, the nigga's in good spirits. He trying to keep himself, you feel me, happy, keep himself, like, in good vibes. Like, bro, the nigga's locked up. Like, cut the nigga some slack. Like, damn, bro.
sentencing that's going down on December 16th, I'm not sure. However, they're not bringing this thing up for no reason. Another point that they made was when K. Flock sat there and said, I beat the top count. I made the judge cry. They're saying that's cap. They saying no judge cried or nothing like that, and K. Flock is over here putting 100 on 10. You know what I'm saying? Look, that's just what niggas do. You feel me? Like, yo, I made the judge cry. Like, yo, I beat the top count. Like, he really, like, he was just so happy he ain't have to give a young kid life. You know, I get a second chance. I look at it as just hopeful wishing, being optimistic about your situation. Did K. Flock probably lie about the judge crying? Who knows? Yeah, probably. But come on, give the guy a break.
They're
already
like,
trying to say that he is the leader of
not even that serious, King.
the big deal. Hey. At least let the guy say that the judge cried for him. You know what I'm saying? I don't see anything wrong with that. But there you have it, guys. There you have it. The government has released a few documents. Majority of it is everything that we know already. But these little details right here is what I wanted to point out and bring to you guys' attention. They're basically saying that K. Flock was over here bullying Christopher Blue to go spin a block, bust his gun, do something. And they also saying this nigga lying, talking about the judge was crying. That judge's eyes was dry. There was not a tear that fell from his face.
Nigga said judge did not cry,
what they're
nigga.
basically trying to say. Now, is this necessary to bring to the judge's attention?
No. Extra shit. They just trying to give speculation for the jury, bro.
Well, these people are trying to give him 50 years. So I think if a judge is sitting there like, wait, hold on, I cried. I ain't never cried. Like, what is this kid talking about that I cried? Like, ain't nobody shed no tear for this kid. What the hell? That will probably influence the judge to go with the sentencing of 50 years that they are looking for. Will
like,
it work?
that would be crazy.
I'm not sure. Who knows?
I doubt the judge
We'll see on
would do
December
that. That would be
16th.
crazy.
However, this should be a lesson. This should be a lesson to all of you. They are still watching. They are still looking at your social media, so you gotta be careful on what you post up there. Especially when you say shit like kill all rats. Because at the end of the day, K. Flock could have just been saying that to say it, just as a general statement. But as you can see, they're presenting it as a threat of violence on all cooperating witnesses within the case. So be careful out there, y'all. But pull up in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this situation. And if you like the video, don't forget to share.
Good shit. W Swayze, my nigga. W Swayze, my nigga. Let me see what else been going on though. Yeah, let's see about this Rico shit now.
Huh. You ain't know they call me I'm in Gotham City in a Batmobile. Even though it get crazy, niggas don't talk like Swayze.
What up? This is Swayze and bruh.
Yeah, the end.
Another day, another indictment. And this time
Swayze be like, this is Swayze and
we have the Oys. Now if you're not aware, 13 members have been picked up from the OY gang. That's included within this indictment. Now, if you're not aware, the Oys is the gang that the original Coco felons, Didi Osama and Sugar Hill D-Dot, is associated with. And the Rico is going down, people. It is going down. Now it reads, Manhattan District Attorney Alvin L. Bragg, Jr. today announced the indictment of 13 alleged members of the OY gang for allegedly committing months of violence, including a homicide and 9 shootings against rival gangs. 3 defendants also allegedly smuggled weapons inside of the Manhattan Criminal Courthouse and assaulted 2 rivals. Nah, they was wildin'. How they smuggling weapons inside the courthouse. Nearly all of the violence occurred throughout 2024 and including shootings at delis and in the middle of streets near innocent bystanders. 14 semi-automatic firearms were recovered throughout the investigation. In October 2024, 16-year-old Treshawn Clements was mistakenly identified as a rival gang member and allegedly assaulted by one of the defendants. Clements was not, in fact, a member of a rival gang. 12 of the 13 defendants are charged in the New York State Supreme Court indictment with 1 count of conspiracy in the 2nd degree and a count of conspiracy in the 4th degree. In total, the defendants are collectively charged with
12 of the 13 defendants are charged in a New York State indictment with 1 count of conspiracy in the 2nd degree and 1 count of conspiracy in the 4th degree. Niggas is coming home, bro.
66 counts, including various counts of attempted murder in the 2nd degree, attempted assault in the 1st degree, and criminal possession of a weapon in the 2nd degree, among other charges. So basically what we know right now is that they're facing a plethora of charges, but that one charge that's gonna get them sent up top and a book thrown at them is that murder charge. Now they're saying there was several people that was involved in that murder charge of that 16-year-old kid. And it reads,
he dodged
on June 18th, 2024 at approximately 11:50 p.m. AJ Watts, Banga, Roscoe G, Bugs, Dre Benzo, J.O., and J Money, including
they hot. They are fucking hot, nigga. The fact that Swayze know all these niggas' nicknames, I mean, it's not hard. You just see a picture of them. But it's like, still though, like
Benzo, J.O., and J Money.
All them niggas spun?
Banga.
AJ Watts. Yo, this nigga AJ Watts is just always in some shit, bro. Whether it's good or bad, nigga. He always in some shit, nigga. He just there, nigga. He the most outstanding member, nigga. He the most outstanding member.
Roscoe G, 11 fledged PM. AJ Watts, Banga, Roscoe G, Bugs, Dre Benzo, J.O., and J Money.
Roscoe G, Shasha Davis,
including several other co-conspirators, allegedly approached a group of individuals, including Treshawn Clements, the 16-year-old, near West 148th Street and Broaders Avenue.
48 Browers, we having fun. Like, so you talking about? Hold on. Oh, shit, bro. These baby bees niggas is hot, gang. These niggas is fucking hot, nigga. Niggas got a song called 48 Browers, nigga. Why the fuck did they make a song called that, gang?
The defendants surrounded Clements and specifically asked if he was from Polo Houses before demanding his belongings. AJ Watts allegedly punched Clements in the face, who fell to the ground and became unresponsive. Clements The 16-year-old eventually
Tell me, the nigga killed him from a punch? No way. No way.
slipped into a coma and died several weeks later. Clemens was not a member of the rival gang. A month following Clemens' death, the defendants allegedly celebrated the incident, including in a music video posted on YouTube.
Now to the news of the day. Other news of the day: an arrest of 13 alleged gang members in a string of horrific shootings in Harlem and Upper Manhattan. The day in a
music video.
These niggas got a song from that shit. I wonder what they said in this song. Now I listen to this song a little bit different. I ain't gonna lie. What they said in this shit.
Bow, bow, bow. 4-8 priors, then who got packed? Like they ain't never get back. A punch to the face when I have he collapsed. Like this shit deep in rap.
Yo, bro, these niggas is fucking hot. Bro, whoa. Whoa. Trayshawn Clements? Who is that, though? That's Nunu? That's new? Nah, they wild out for that, gang. R.I.P. Nah, they wild out for that hot shit, gang. Whoa. I never realized.
Cow, bow, bow. 4-8 priors, then who got packed? Like they ain't never get back. A punch to the face when I have he collapsed. Like this shit deep in rap. Niggas get beat with the G-Ack and bat. But mention my dad's in the song.
Yo, bro. You're fucking hot. Yo, that's what I be saying. These OI niggas be the hottest niggas ever, my nigga. These niggas be so fucking hot in their music, gang. But it's like if you know, you know. But nigga, the cops know, nigga. They know, nigga. We may not know. Not all of us gonna know. But nigga, whoa. I never realized how hot that song was, gang. It literally says 148th Street in Bradhurst, nigga. This shit happened, nigga. The nigga fell to the ground, became unresponsive, fell into a coma. Niggas did it for... Oh my God, rest his soul. I never knew that was him. I didn't know. I ain't even... Oh, okay, so that's what they be talking about. That's okay. But I ain't gonna lie though. It sound like somebody snitching though. From Nunu them side.
Died several weeks later.
Because it's
Clemens
like,
was not a member.
How do they know the conversation that happened beforehand? There's no way that they could know the conversation that happened beforehand. Unless AJ Watt snitching on himself.
And died several weeks later. Clemens was not a member of the rival gang. A month following Clemens' death, the defendants allegedly celebrated the incident, including in a music video posted on YouTube.
Now to the news of the day. Other news of the day: an arrest of 13 alleged gang members in a string of horrific shootings in Harlem and Upper Manhattan.
Prosecutors say in some of those shootings, an innocent 16-year-old girl was killed. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles live this evening in Lower Manhattan with details. Darla?
Good evening. According to the Manhattan DA's office that had a press conference earlier this afternoon, they say these particular gang members were ruthless in going after their rivals, and it was their desire, obsession even, to get their rivals that they shot up indiscriminately.
Niggas said their desire and obsession.
They also say they were so ruthless that even when they mistakenly killed the wrong person, they posted a video on YouTube bragging about it.
There are 13 defendants, two
I'm like, what the fuck? Shit glitch.
adolescent offenders, or AO under our law.
Dondre Murray and Zakaria Kamara, two alleged members of a gang who, according to the Manhattan DA's office, were so intent with taking out rivals, they would start shooting anytime and any place in Harlem.
This alleged conduct is, in a word, unacceptable. This brazen violence occurred in the middle of our streets, putting countless innocent bystanders at risk.
Murray and Kamara in court Wednesday afternoon arraigned on this 66-count indictment that is 47 pages long for conspiracy, attempted murder, assault, and weapons charges. The 13 suspects accused in 10 shootings from February 2021 to July of this year.
Is the concerted action. It is the working
From February
together.
2021. That was not these niggas. These niggas was not outside them times, nigga. It was not them, nigga. Them Baby B's niggas just popped out.
And with the stated purpose, we allege, of working against another group.
In July 2024, near West 48th Street and Bradhurst Avenue in Hamilton Heights, prosecutors say members walked up to Trayson Clements, yelling and demanding to know who he was and where he was from.
They approached him to rob him, surrounded him, punched him. He was in a coma and later died.
There's no way they hit the nigga one time, though. There's no way.
Prosecutors say the gang members smuggled scalpels into the courthouse and slashed rival gang members on the 13th floor, the same floor where Murray and Kamara were arraigned today.
The violence even came to this very location, with defendants coming inside our courts and slashing, we allege, two rivals right here at 100 Center Street.
Now, only Murray and Kamara were arraigned today. The other suspects are expected to be arraigned tomorrow. And again, one suspect has yet to be arrested. Reporting live in Lower Manhattan, Darla Miles, Channel 7
somebody on a run.
Now, as you guys read, this is a 66-count indictment. I'm still going through the documents and I'm seeing what's going on. However,
Honcho, Bugs, J.O. Oh, Dottie's an adolescent? What the fuck is an adolescent offender? What's the difference between adolescent and juvenile? A young person, child to an adult, but that's what I thought a fucking juvenile was, nigga. So I'm saying, what's the difference between an adolescent and a juvenile? It's the same exact shit. So what the fuck? Difference between adolescent and juvenile offender. Adolescent offenders are typically 16, 17-year-olds committing felonies starting in youth. Juvenile or younger, 13 to 15. Okay. So, who the fuck is an adolescent and a juvie? Joel Lucas, JB, that's a juvie. That nigga's a pitney. Niggas a kid, nigga. Niggas be fucking.
However, what we do know is the 13 members that are involved are Jason Barnes, a.k.a. J Money, Alfred Bernard, a.k.a. AJ Watts, Zakaria Kamara, a.k.a. Honcho, Shasha Davis, which is Bugs, Rashamel Johnson, a.k.a. J.O., Aiden Jones, Dottie, Joel Lucas, JB, Dondre Murray, a.k.a. Dre Benzo, Jordan Pace, a.k.a. Ratty, Ronald Pendergast, a.k.a. Benga, Boshi Pope Jr., a.k.a. Bloody, and we have somebody that's blacked out, That might be the informant, I'm not gonna hold you. And then we have Tajay Smith, which is Roscoe G's. Well, there you have it, people. Those are the defendants, and they are facing this murder charge behind Treshawn Clements, which I believe is Nunu. And the indictment is saying that this 16-year-old was in fact not even a rival gang member. They are saying he was mistaken for a op. And unfortunately,
so wait, this is how y'all ended up beefing? By accident? So y'all was never beefing before this. Niggas was never beefing before this. It was never a thing. It was an accident. Like, they didn't even know the nigga, it sound like. It sound like they didn't even really know the nigga. They were just like, yo, who you? And they just, you feel me? They just performed. They did what they had to do. And rest the soul to the nigga gang. Because it's like, bro, rest the soul. The nigga was young. The nigga wasn't even like, you feel me? He wasn't even pressing no issue. These niggas just needed what he had, bro. That shit be whack, gang. And then it's like, that shit was by accident, bro. That shit is crazy. Niggas got into it by accident, gang.
he lost his life. But I'm gonna keep a close eye on this whole case, and I'm gonna give you guys updates as it goes on. But pull up in the comment section and let me know how you feel about this situation. And if you like the video, don't forget to share.
I ain't gonna lie, I fake wanna follow the K Flock shit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. K Flock shit is this morning. I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably you watch that shit. Or if they got some type of news reporter in that shit, I deadass wanna get into with that shit. Anyone left out here? Nigga said boy was putting in no pain. 13 OI members were indicted for 2 shooting Newski and an innocent girl. Shootings and conspiracies, like, that shit heavy, bro. It's the banger nigga, right? Oh, this is all the shit that they did, okay? On February 2021, this nigga Banger and AJ Watts and 3 other conspirators walked up 141st Street and 8th, the corner of Drew Hamilton, fired gun 1 at a rival gang member. Same day, they ran from the vicinity, he passed the gun off. Okay. Feds claim that JB sent a screenshot of Citizen app. Look what we did last night. Bullshit Pope Jr. pointed at a group of rival gang members down the street. At which point, Rochelle John fired a semi-automatic weapon. Jordan Pace fired a semi-automatic pistol. Joel Lucas. They trying to say Bloody pointed down the block and they shot that shit. How the fuck do they know that, though? On May 23rd, it's the next day, nigga. Joel Lucas, nigga, he's hot, nigga. Sent a co-conspirator a screenshot. We did last night. I threw 4. I threw like 5 each. Everybody threw like 5 each. Response to a text message asking who they shooting at. The ops, they was spinning. Damn, feds claim that JB shot himself in the leg after trying to get his lick back after being robbed for his bread. On June 2024, about 10:48 p.m., 140th Street, Joel Lucas fired a gun 5 times at rival gang members in OY territory, shooting himself in the leg 1 time. On June 20th, 2024, at about 8:56, Bloody sending a text message, "You good?" AJ Watts texted, "Yeah, twin, I'm gonna be missing for a while." Coleman had brain damage and was on life support. On October 24th, 2024, Alfred Bernard recorded a video to his cell phone himself and co-considered 8 displaying firearms, while Bernard stated Bennett for CJ. Yeah, this nigga AJ Watts was everywhere, bro. Feds claim J.O. shot someone inside a deli in retaliation to CJ Osama's death. J.O. on December 2nd, 2024 at about 8:53. Took out a gun and fired it 6 times into a deli. Damn. On December 15, 2024, Bloody posted an Instagram live video and a story depicting Bloody, Tajay Smith, co-conspirator number 1 together in the video. Pope Jr. held up the camera up in his face and stated, "Niggas know what this means," followed by the sound of a firearm being racked. They don't got shit on Bloody, though. The feds claim that AJ Watts, the Oys, were responsible for Newski's death and taunted them over it online. Sean Clements at one point rapping that Newski, referring to Clements, punch in the face. Punch in the face, nigga, done. Damn. Feds claim that J.O., Dottie, Honcho, and J.B. hid across the street from their ops building and fired shots when spotting someone. Oh, somebody's snitching, bro. Somebody in the camp. On December 27, 2024, at about 11:56, Rishmael, Aiden, Jones, Zakaria, Kamara, Joel, Lucas, co-conspirator number 4, walked to rival gang territory in the vicinity of Harlem River Projects. On about April 28, 11 a.m., Rishmael hid across the street from Harlem River Projects and waited. At about 12:18 a.m., a person walked out of the Harlem River Projects and emerged from hiding spot across the street. He brandished a semi-automatic gun at 12:20 a.m. and fired them at the person across the street. Passed gun number 9 to Joe Lucas, who then attempted to shoot it. I just trooped through mad blocks. I ain't eat all day. I'm mad hot right now. One later, I just do 10. I just do 10 in HRP. We just do 10 in HRP. Damn. Who that is? Dottie. A nigga Hood Star Dottie. Niggas is hot, bro. Brandish gun 6, 10, 11, and 12. Fired them approximately 20 times at 2 individuals standing outside a deli on 103rd. Damn, bro. These niggas was flocking on the plays game. West 103rd. Whose hood is that? On January 13th, at about it's had a cereal box at the back of a deli located in 3494 Broadway. What? The feds put the January 2025 OY court slashes in the indictment. Damn, what the fuck? On 2028, Ronald Boshi Pope Jr. Oh, they was wild. My son Bloody was wilding, gang. Surrounded the 2 rival gang members outside the elevator bank and then proceeded to assault / both rivals. Co-conspirator filed discarded one of the scalpels as court officers arrived to intervene. Damn, son. DeAndre Murray was in possession of an automatic pistol hidden inside his backpack. Like, what the fuck? AJ killed someone with a gun, with a punch. Nigga said AJ was active. Say you swear.
Tyler, you son of a bitch, bro. Really, nigga? At the Streamer Awards, bro, you gonna insult that girl, bro? You fucking piece of shit, nigga. This is what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. This is what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. Y'all niggas are gonna cost this nigga fucking Kai a fucking bag because y'all are fucking stupid. You ditty ass motherfucker, bro. Come test the real nigga like me with that shit, bitch. Tyler, you son of a bitch.
Who this girl right here though? You feel me? I ain't gonna lie.